you never really know your tendencies. It just comes to mind that we have to keep going back to God and asking for grace and mercy. You may think, oh, you have it all figured out, but there is one weakness, there is a tendency that even you do not know about.
I know at one point or the other I've spoken about Esau, that it wasn't reasonable and sensible enough. Why would he sell his birthright for a pot of porridge and all of that? But the truth is, you can never really know your tendencies. Now, if you consider the life of David, David was a shepherd boy. He was in the wilderness. God was teaching him how to become the king of Israel, and he had taught his hands to fight, his fingers to war. He had killed a bear and a lion, and he was doing excellently well for himself. But nobody, even David himself, didn't know that in him lied an adulterer and a murderer. Stay with me. David did not know his tendencies. He didn't know that along the line, on the part of his journey, he was going to kill somebody. And not just killing somebody, he was going to commit adultery. So the truth is, we never really know our tendencies. We do not know our tendencies. Child of God, you do not know your tendencies. And that is why God requests for us to always come before Him, asking for help and mercy. Because it is He who comes to God with a lowly heart that God would consider and lift up. You do not know what you will do if you get the request you have been asking God for. You do not know the temptation that comes with that position that you are requesting God for. You do not know the sacrifice that you would lay at the altar because of where it is that you are going to. So you do not know your tendencies. It came for David. David had to deal with adultery and murder. So the tendencies that are in the heart of every man can only be sought out and destroyed by God. You do not know what you will do when you get that position that you are asking for. It is only by the mercy of God that we are able to pass through each and every situation that might look like impossible. God knows these things and He's pruning you out of it. He's taking those things out so that it will not bring shame to Him so much as bring shame to you when He actually lifts you to that position.